my name is Pramod, and this is my wife Sandya. We are both from India, but we have been in Korea for last 21 years. Yeah, I'm a naval architect. So when I graduated from India, I knew that Korea was hot area for shipbuilding and anything related to naval architecture. And Samsung shipyard actually came to India. I walked into that interview and I got selected, and then I came to Korea first in 2002, and then I worked in shipyard and slowly developed my career. I worked in classification societies, slowly built my career up. Now I am working for German-based ship owning company, and our company is building ships in all the shipyards in Korea. When I started studying naval architecture, I didn't know what my job will be, but I like traveling. So ships, I like ship, and I don't know, it just happened to be in this industry, and I still enjoy working for this industry. Now I am representing my company here in Korea, so we have about 70 plus people working. So I have to act as the head of all of them. So being a leader is not so easy. It's more about how you support them. I don't call myself a leader, but I support them for all their works they do. Actually, I did not plan. It actually happened because when I graduated, we were from the same university. So my idea was to get married and settled in the same country together with her. But I started working in a small town, India, for naval architecture in Goa. And then this happened that Samsung came to India and then offered me the job. So this was like the job I never even dream of having. So I accepted it and came to here. So I didn't plan to be away. It just happened to me that way. Yes, good question, because I did not work much in my home country. I worked more in Korea, so I can call Korea as my home country. One thing I really like about Korea is the safety. And even in the middle of the night, you wander alone, or your wife or your daughter, if they are alone in the street, nothing is going to happen. So this is one thing I like. And Korean people are very nice and very friendly. Yeah? They always try to help. So I like the country. That's why we are still continuing to stay here, and we want to stay here for more time.
Especially me, I choose to stay here because he goes to business trip a lot. So that time me and kids are alone at home. So for me also, I feel comfortable here.
Yeah, that's a very good question, because when you're working in an international setting, you meet different kind of people. Actually, when you are working with only one kind of people, you think to believe that, people behave in the same way. For example, if it is a rainy day, you can think that all of us will go to shopping mall because it's raining outside. This is because we try to think that everybody thinks same. When you interact, when you work with the international community, you tend to become more open-minded. Open-minded in the sense that, this can also be done in this way, or these people also can be like this. And you cannot say that my culture is right and your culture is wrong. You always open, and you get to meet different kind of people and different kind of thinking, and sometimes you learn a lot. You learn a lot from other cultures, you learn a lot from other people. I think it has helped me become a much better leader, much better person, much better understanding other people. I think it's a very, very good learning experience, and I think I'm still learning. I'm still meeting new nationalities and new people. It's always interesting. Actually, to be honest, I travel a lot. I have a lot of business trips, so I travel to many countries in Asia and also in Europe. I feel much more comfortable whenever I come back from business trip. It feels like home when I'm back in here. So in near future, at least till my children graduate from GIFS, I don't plan to go anywhere. I would like to continue staying in this country, and maybe after that as well.
Hopefully we will be here.
Yeah, because we all have this resident card. We are not worried about visa. We can stay in this country as long as we want. So I have no plan to go to any other country recently. No.
Yeah.
No. The answer is no. Yeah. We have experience staying in different cities. When our first son, Harry, he was ready to go to school, we were in Ulsan. So we have experience in school in Ulsan, we have experience school in Koje. Till a particular age, I think you can put your child anywhere, means till a particular age. But it is also important that you have a place which is stable, which is like a school. So the first impression I had when I came to GIFS 5 years ago, the first time I entered, it looks like a school. This was my first impression when I entered, and I found that the school had all the facilities and it was stable. I really think that the timed exams and those things are very important for developing a child, and all the things which was right I found right here in GIFS. And when I meet the teachers, and I found them, they are well qualified and very down to earth, trying to help the children. This was the reason for picking up GIFS. It's a little far for my children. We are coming from Koje, and when Mahin especially he started, he was very young. We were little worried that he might be very tired because he has to take this 1 hour journey every day. But very quickly he started enjoying the school, and he told me that it's okay, I like the school, I want to keep going to the school. So I think not only for the parents and also for the children, this school is good. So it's a balance of academics as well as...
And we have to mention the management also.
Yeah, management, yes.
Very supportive. If we have any concern also, we can approach them also.
And I could take a specific example. When we joined the school, it was not a through and through IB school. You had only DP. But when as a parents we requested to the management that we would like to have the school through and through IB from PYP, MYP, and the response was very positive, and it was a very positive and very prompt action from the management. Now we have achieved the target of IB school. Another one is, I think, e-assessment introduced recently for the school. This was also requested by us, and it was always taken in a positive way by the management, and we have successfully had the first e-assessment last year, and Harry was part of the first e-assessment group. I think these things are important because when you're living in a small international community here, the children it's like living in a small well. You are not exposed to what is happening on other parts of the world. So it is important to be competitive. To be competitive, it is important to be in a proper school with proper system and proper education. So when they go out to the real world after graduate, they are not shocked or they are not surprised. So that way, not only me, all my friends who have taken a decision to come to GIFS, we are very happy that we have selected this school. Specifically, I was looking for to get honest feedback about my son's education. So when I put him in various schools, I found that I was not able to get a proper feedback of how my son is progressing. I need to know when he's doing good. Also, more importantly, I need to know when he is slipping or he is not attaining the goal. So that is very important for me to have. And most of the international schools I came to, I felt that that element was missing. It was like a fun school. We are not looking for a fun school. We are looking for a serious school which can actually... We are creating the future kids. So it has to be molded properly. So if you miss molding it, then the end product is not going to be well. Also, most important thing to be considered when you are living away from home is you don't have your father or mother. So the children does not have the grandparents who used to teach you, tell you stories and mold you when you are a child to make your character. So here, me and my wife both are working. we have very less time to spend with the children because most of the time we're sleeping. We have, say, 4 hours with the kids. Most of the time they're spending is in the school. So school is where they really develop their character and their personality, or how to become a good human being. It's mostly got from the school. So that way I am very thankful to GIFS because they don't sugarcoat. If there's something wrong, they are really telling me we think this is wrong and we need to work together. It's not that you think it's wrong, we cannot do anything. It's that, it's wrong, so let's work together. How can we improve? So I feel my kids at least are getting real individual attention. It's not a crowd and not getting individual attention but I feel in the school they are getting individual attention. It's not only my kids, I get the same feedback from other parents. This is very important that GIFS keeps this relationship between the parents and teachers and keep the communication system, a honest communication system between parents and teachers.